What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm your boy NarikChase, and in this video we're going to be counting down our top 10 best live action performances from the Fantastic Four films. Now, this isn't necessarily performances that harken back to the comics, because I'm not going to rate it like that, but I will say, based on what I was looking for in the characters and how well they do connect with the characters in the comics and the interpretation of the live action versions, given the different moods that each of the films have. Some more darker, some more realistic, some more comic book oriented. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into our top 10. Coming in, number 10, Kate Mara's performance as Susan Storm in the Fantastic Four 2015 reboot. Now, we don't get to see her play Susan Storm. We see her more as an Invisible Woman, and as far as her using her abilities and how she uses her powers and stuff, I like that. I would have liked to have seen a sequel for this reboot to see if she can dive more into the Susan Storm side of it. But as far as the action style of it, I liked her. I thought she did some really cool stuff. I wanted to see more of what she did in this film than in more what she did in this film than what Jessica Alba did in the other two films, previous films. But I like Kate Mara, and I would have liked to see more from her character. Coming in, number 9, Doug Jones as the Silver Surfer. Now, kind of on point, do I say Doug Jones and Lawrence Fishburne? I guess, because one did the physical aspect of the character, the other one did the voice performance, and you know what? Freaking awesome. I like them both. I thought they did a great job with the Silver Surfer character. He was badass. He was menacing. I like the depth that the character had and was able to express. How in the hell you express such depth looking like a walking humanoid spoon? Come on now. But anyways, I enjoyed it. I would have made it higher, but for some reason when I made this list, I didn't think of it as being like worst to best or anything. I was just saying like these are just 10 that I like. So Doug Jones, Lawrence Fishburne did a great job as the Silver Surfer. Number 8, Miles Teller as Reed Richards. Now again, I think as far as the characters are going, I do like this version of Reed Richards because he's more action oriented. Although we don't get to see enough of him as Reed Richards in the film, I think we do see enough of him as the character, as a younger character, up and coming Reed Richards. But as far as the action bits, I actually liked it. It's supposed to, and also considering the emotional depth of character of him feeling guilty for everybody's transformations and how he wants to cure them and stuff, I didn't mind. I like that version of it. I think this one has the most most energy towards him feeling remorse for, especially Ben becoming the Thing. So I didn't mind Miles Teller. Coming in, number 7, Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch. I liked his character. He has fun, good energy about him. I like that he was kind of a douchebag, but he was like a likable douchebag. That's usually what people call me at work. So I like that. I like this version of the character, but I also like that he stands out from the others because he has intellectual prowess that is expressed in the film. Because of him, they probably wouldn't have won had he not done what he done. But it also shows just how smart he is as a character. So I do like Joseph Quinn as the Torch. Coming in at number 6, Julia Garner as Silver Surfer. I really liked her as the Silver Surfer. I think she did a great job as a character to the point that I'm interested in reading about her character in the comics. I liked her motivation. I understand that her motivation is similar to Norman Rad's, but I do like the differences between their performances, even though they're playing the same character. How they move, how they spoke, how they use their powers, hell, how they even use the surfboard. All different, and she made it her own. Coming in, number 5, Julian McMahon, a.k.a. Cole from Charmed series. He plays Dr. Doom in the 2005 and 2007 Fantastic Four movies, and he does a freaking good job. Now, in the first movie, he was a good Victor Von Doom, a bad Dr. Doom. But in the second film, I think he's a good Victor Von Doom, and even better Dr. Doom. So I actually I did like him as a character, and probably had they actually written the character to be more comic book accurate, I think he could have pulled it off. But for what we do get of him, I think he does a good job performance-wise. Number 4, Michael Chiklis as Ben Grimm. I do like him. I think he had a good edge to his character. I think he had a good likability to it. His character. I like the fact that he was dealing with his transformation. I have to give it to the practical effects. I did like the suit. It's a bit stiff here and there, and it kind of shows his age here and there. But ultimately, I do think it was a good adaptation of the character. I thought it was pretty badass. Would have liked more moments from him, but I do like him. Coming in, number 3, Chris Evans as the Human Torch. I like Chris Evans. I love his energy as Johnny Storm. I think he just nails the misogynistic, womanizing, likable guy that's fun. He isn't, you don't really get too much of him doing more of the scientific aspects of it, but as far as sport, like the carefree sports, fast pace, womanizing type guy, he definitely does a fantastic job as the character. Coming in, number 2, Ralph Ineson as Galactus. I did not mind the 2007 version of Galactus, but I cannot lie and say that this version of Galactus they missed. They didn't. They hit. They straight up hit. He was menacing. He had really good moments. He had great stage presence. I love the voice performances, the way that this character was designed, moved, the weight, the impactfulness, the charisma that the character had, the overall dread of being in his presence. I thought it worked. And then everything leading from his first emerging from that one planet that he destroyed to the last bit of the movie, just Galactus was straight up badass, and I really, really like that. And to the point, again, I kind of want to dive more into the comics about his character. But the number 1 person who I will say this, the one person I like, they own the role. Definitely Vanessa Kirby as Susan Storm. I thought she was great. I thought she has charisma. I thought she was great with the various relationships, not only with the Fantastic Four members, but with everybody other people. I like the relationship she had with Reed Richards in the film, Johnny, the Thing. I also liked how warm she was, how much she brought these characters together and made them feel like a family. She had some really good moments. They made her, especially with her powers, just straight up badass, where she could use force blasts, force fields. I was hoping they'd show her fly on a little disc thing, but they didn't do that. But just ultimately, that she is perfect for the role. This role is for her. I cannot deny that. I am looking forward to seeing her in the Avengers Doomsday, Secret Wars, wherever they got going on. Fantastic Four 2, whatever they got going on. 2-step, second step, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to seeing her return to the role of Susan Storm. So guys, having said that, in the comment section below, let me know what are your top 10 favorite performances from the Fantastic Four live action series. And please, we're going to spare the 1994 unreleased Fantastic Four film, because we know it sucked. But anyways, let me know in the comment section below, do you even agree with the ones that I picked? And if not, who would you put in there and why? Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on the channel. We'll definitely catch you guys later.